Okay, guys, so let's review how to writing statements of inequality. So we're comparing fractions using the least common multiple. So if you look at number 5 says to write a statement of inequality, and it gives you 6/7, a blank box, so is what to 11/14. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to find the least common denominator. We're going to do that by finding the least common multiple of the denominators. Okay, then we're going to create equivalent fractions. So we're going to create fractions that have the same denominator. And then we're going to compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to take a look at our denominators and figure out what would be the least common multiple, which is the same thing as the least common denominator of 7 and 14. So we could list out all the multiples, but I just know that the least common multiple between 7 and 14 is 14. So that means we're going to create equivalent fractions that have denominators of 14. So we have to ask ourselves, what would we have to multiply this entire fraction by to get a denominator of 14? So in other words, 7 times what would give me 14? We're going to multiply the entire fraction by 2. Okay, 2 times 7 gives us a denominator of 14. 2 times 6 gives us an equivalent numerator of 12. Now, over here, we're going to take a look at our fraction here. We don't have to do a lot to get a denominator of 14 on this one because we already have it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say we're multiplying this entire fraction by 1. So 1 times 14 is 14. 1 times 11 is 11. Okay? So we have our equivalent fractions down here. Now, to write our statement of inequality, all we have to do is to compare using less than, greater than, or equal to. And once we get them with equivalent denominators, we can kind of just eliminate the denominators and look at our numerators. Is 12 less than, equal to, or greater than 11? 12 is greater than, therefore 12/14 is greater than 11/14.